What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the video. Today I will be talking about my passions and why I even made this video. So let's get started. Alright, so the first time I became passionate about something, it was in kindergarten. I believe I wanted to be a cop, and I think the reason why, if I can answer from when I was a little boy, I'm guessing it was because of how they carried themselves in public and the control that they had over people and stuff. And I'm guessing it was the authority they had. Maybe I just like guns a lot, but that passion was destroyed, if I could say that word, when I found out, when I actually got older, when I realized how bad the generation was turning into, and I would not sign up for that in today's lifestyle. Yeah. My second passion, I remember in middle school, people used to tell me I was really fast, and I am still to this day. And you can ask anybody that's watching this right now, they know I'm fast. And I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that, but it's true. And I decided, since people saying I'm so fast, I did like football, so I said, why not make my speed useful? So I wanted to play football, and my passion for football was so strong that I signed up for a flag football team, and I could show you my trophies. And yeah, I remember winning this. I was so happy. Don't mind the dust. And actually, it's still like good. Like all I gotta do is dust it off. But I remember me walking around with my teammates, and my oldest bro, not bro, but he was like a brother to me, and he told us to tell people that we won first place when we actually didn't. We won second place. But yeah, my passion had ended for football, and this was flag football. My passion for football had ended when I had found out somebody had suffered a shoulder injury, and it was like a separated shoulder, and it scared me because I didn't want that to happen to me. And I played quarterback, and I also played wide receiver and a couple of other positions. I was fast too. I could have played running back, but my coach, he was hating. He didn't want me to play running back. He was jealous. So my third passion was rapping. I really thought that this was for me. I really thought that I was gonna make it. I used to actually sit in the back in my class. I used to sit in the back of my class, and I used to write like little verses in the back of my notebooks, and the rhymes wasn't nice. I might leave a little recording clip of my SoundCloud, even though it's embarrassing. I still want you to see it because I want y'all to know that I was really passionate about it. But I don't know, I guess I took this so serious. Like, I don't know what made me want to be a rapper. I guess I wanted to be the next new star or something. Like, I think I just wanted attention. I don't know. Me and my cousin used to write raps. And we both made SoundCloud accounts. So you'll be hearing both of ours. You'll be hearing his too. His wasn't that embarrassing because he got the gist of rapping more than I did. But I guess it felt when I wrote it down. I used to write it down, and I used to like rap it to myself, and I used to be like, I don't like this. Like I wasn't confident in my verses, so I was like, I never exposed it to nobody. Like I never took it upon myself to sit there and rap in front of somebody and be like, I thought that they was gonna be like, that was trash. Like I was just nervous, so that I didn't have the confidence for rapping, and that's when I lost my hopes and my passion for it. But I probably could spit something fire now. Let me stop. Alright, so My fourth passion, I remember it was basketball. People used to tell me I was nice. They was like, "Yo, he's so nice." Like, people used to always want to pick me up and put me on their team. Um, my teachers, I used to be told by teachers I was nice in my school, in middle school. I remember classmates and people from other classes used to tell me I was nice. But in my opinion, it's not like I wasn't confident in myself, but I just don't believe I was super nice. Like, I think I was okay. Like, not okay. I would say I was decent. And I remember it was a time where the school gives you like a high school book, and I had just graduated. They give you a high school book so you could look at the high schools. And my mother used to tell me, if you're gonna play basketball, this is really what you want to do with yourself. You need to be in the house looking at this. You need to be looking at these schools, because every high school don't have basketball teams. And I didn't really want, to be honest, I didn't really want to be looking at no book, trying to decide what high school I want to look at. And when you graduate, you really don't have to come to school like that. Like, if you did, you get to do whatever you want, because like school was pretty much over. And I remember like getting mad. We used to have disagreements. I wouldn't say arguments. We had disagreements on the schools that, we used to have disagreements on me doing this, because I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be outside having fun with my friends. I used to go to different places and everything with them. And this messed me up badly, because she had ended up picking the school. And it's not her fault, because I should have been in the house. If I really took this serious, I guess I didn't, because I wasn't in the house on my P's and Q's. I was too busy being outside, and I should have never did that. And I feel like it's not her fault, because at the same time, she picked a school that was right for me, and it was walking distance. And you know, around the school year, it starts to get cold, and it starts to snow and rain and stuff, and you get all different type of weather. So it was perfect that she had picked a school that was like right there. And I used to sometimes take the bus, but I felt like it was more easier walking for me. And yeah, I didn't have to travel a mile away just to go to school. It was like right up the block. And I'm glad she did that, because if she didn't, who knows where I would be going to school at? Who knows where I would have been going to school at? And I'm grateful for whatever school I got, but that's when my passion died for basketball, when I ended up going to a school that didn't have a basketball team, because she picked the school that didn't have a basketball team. I mean, it had a basketball team, but it was connected with another school, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So yeah. So my fifth passion, I remember I wanted to major in psychology, and I found this out my second year of high school. I think it was because it was so many people getting hurt, like on the news. It was saying a whole bunch of people getting hurt, robbed and shot and stuff like that. People was just dying too much, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna major in college once I get out of high school, because I'm a major in psychology in college once I get out of high school, because there's like too much bad stuff going on. And I just wanted to be like a life changer. I wanted to change lives and stuff. And I guess that's an activist. An activist really is the type of thing I was searching for, and I didn't realize that until now. But I thought psychology, it is the same thing, because psychologists, you gotta come to their office and stuff. You go to a psychology office and you speak to a psychologist, and they tell you like what to do. Like, they tell you what's wrong with you and stuff like that. But I guess that was like really an activist. But to be honest, my passion truly died for that when I found out how long it was that you had to spend time in college for it. And I did not want to sign up for that, because I think you have to spend like 6 years in college for it, and that was a no-no. Okay, so my last and final passion. This is why I even made this video. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it was right now, but I'm going to tell you the story. So I remember in high school, it was like my senior year, and teachers used to give out these opportunities for you to get a job, and they used to give out programs and stuff, and what else? They used to give out activities that you could go to get you a job. The program is what gets you to a job. So basically, you would go to the program, you would work, and you would do all this different stuff. And by the time you graduate, you should be hooked up with a job, or even before you graduate. And remind you, I never was talkative in my school. I wasn't social. It wasn't the same as in middle school. In middle school, I had a lot of friends. I would say I had a good amount of friends. And in high school, I didn't really have no friends. I had associates. I had some friends. I didn't have a lot because I was so quiet. I stayed to myself. And I actually tell you a story. I give you a story time if you really want to know why I was quiet in school. But I was like really quiet in school. I never really talked to nobody. But they gave out programs. I'm getting sidetracked. They had programs for you if you wanted to get that, and I never signed up for the programs. I never went to anything available, and I told them I wasn't going to college. So I remember one time I showed up for school, and I remember them pulling me out of my class. I think they either said my name on a speakerphone, like on a loud microphone, or they sent a student to come get me out the class, and I had to go to the office, and I talked to my assistant principal, the dean, and the principal of the school. And I remember them sitting me down in the office, and they used to be like, so you told us, it was like 2 months, this happened 2 months before I was leaving the school. And it was like, you told us that you wasn't going to college, you not going to any of the programs, and you're not doing nothing that we trying to help you to do so you can have a career after this. And they said, you're not doing none of this. Why are you doing all this stuff? Like, what are you going to be doing? And I remember answering, and I was like, I'm going to be a singer. And they was like, oh, so they put me on the spot. They was like, oh, so you're going to be a singer? So I was like, yeah. And it was like, so let me hear you sing something right now. And I was like, oh no. I had made up a lie. I was like, my voice is not good right now. I'm sick. And I really like legit remember this. And it was just funny to me because I was just like, I'm sitting here lying. I should be singing. Wow, the mic is not even next to me. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. Oh, snap. Wait, let me plug the mic up real quick. I forgot that it wasn't even next to me this whole time. But yeah, I remember her telling me to sing on the spot, and I had told them I wasn't feeling good. I told them that my nose was stopped up and stuff, and I was like, well, we need to set up a day, like a week from now, when you're gonna sing for the principal or something like that, so we can hear how you sound, because we really want you to we really want to help you out. We want to see where your career is gonna go with this. Because she said, I know some people. That's what my assistant principal told me. I know some people that can help you, and some people that can see you, like showcase you, I guess. And she had started going into real detail, saying like, do you know how deep, like, do you know about the music industry? Do you know about melodies and stuff like that? Like, she just started going like real deep into singing, and like the singing information and music industry. She started going into like business stuff, and I was just like lost, like, oh snap, I didn't notice all of this stuff. And I was just like, I was just shocked because I wasn't expecting them to go deep into details, but they really wanted to help me. And I remember her asking me, what do you want to, she said, so she had said, my assistant principal had told me, you had told us that you're not participating, like you're already not participating in all the programs. Remind you, I'm antisocial. Well, I was considered that, and it's not that I was antisocial, it's just that I started off on the wrong foot. And she said that you're already not participating in any of the programs or activities we're giving you to help you after high school. And she said, you told us that you're not going to